Hi, I'm Kelly with Pink Lotus Yoga Center. This is a 30 to 40 minute Baptiste power flow. I usually don't do the practice when I teach, but for today, so that you can see form, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So come to the very front of your mat and find mountain pose. Pick up all 10 toes, spread them wide on your mat. Press into the big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and both heels. Be sure your knees are soft. Roll your shoulders back and down, spread the fingers wide. Take a deep breath in through the nose and clear it out. Inhale, circle up, reach up, Vigorous, big reach. And then exhale, hands come to the heart center, pause here. Preparing for Om, deep breath in, clear it out. A breath in for Om. Reach up, standing mountain. Forward fold, chest to thighs. Lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Plank pose, knees or toes. Press into the hands, get light in the wrists. Pull the pit of the belly in. Notice how I have a little bit of a cat tilt here, not a cow, but a cat tilt. Tip forward and come halfway down or all the way down. And then your back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Traction your hands towards your feet, feet towards your hands, and use your belly, roll to downward facing dog here. Now create a little more distance, walk your feet back a little bit more. Put your eyes on your hands, spread your hands wide, create space for your shoulders, and drop the chest to the thighs. Ujjayi breath here, in and out through the nose. Drishti, eyes wide open but gaze soft down through the center of the nose. Take a deep breath in, rise to the balls of the feet, bend the knees, look forward, and travel to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Sweep up, Vigorous. Get big. Empty out and fold. Half lift. Plank, high, push up. To low, push up. Your back bend. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Travel. Halfway lift. Fold. Sweep up, get big, really big. Press into the earth, rebound up, pit of the belly in and fold, chest to thighs. Halfway lift, long spine. Chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing. One more sun salutation A, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, rise up, look forward, and travel. Half lift, fold, sweep up, get big, go back, claim a back bend, back extension, fold chest to thighs. Inhale, iron the spine out. Low push up, chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing. A breath in, clear it out, rise up, reach up, set your drishti, and travel there. Lift halfway, fold, sweep up, reach up, big breath, fold, half lift, Utkatasana. Weight back in the heels, spread the toes wide. Upper arm bones back, pit of the belly in, and breathe. Bring your attention to what you feel. Deepen the breath. Another deep breath in and exhale, fold. Halfway, chaturanga, back bend, downward facing. Step your right foot forward, spin your back heel down, keep the right hip down and press into the earth to rise to warrior one. Now bring your attention to your feet, press into the blade of the back foot, spread all 10 toes wide. And then bring your attention to the muscles of the legs, hug in to express out. Lift the front of the pelvis as the tailbone descends. Draw the pit of the belly in. See if you can go just a little bit deeper in and breathe. Ujjayi, Drishti. Another breath in. Chaturanga. Upward. Downward. Left foot, warrior one. Place with care and attention. Press the back foot down, rise up. Continue to recreate your foundation in your feet, balancing stability and mobility in the hips. Draw the right hip forward, right lung forward, pit of the belly in and sink in. Breathe. One breath, one movement. Deep breath in, chaturanga. Upward, full breath in, complete it. Downward, breath out. 2 deep Ujjayi breaths here, eyes wide open, breath in and out through the nose. Look forward, rise up, empty out and travel, halfway lift. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Fold. Halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing. Downward facing. Right foot, warrior one. Breathe in, keep breathing in, keep breathing in. Fill up, bend back. Breath continues in, retain the breath. Chaturanga. Upward, downward. Left foot, warrior one. Plant your foot. Breathe in, rise up, full extension. Fill up, breathe in. Chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing. Breathe out, downward facing. 3 Ujjayi breaths here. Uddiyana Bandha, pit of the belly in. Protect low back. Press the chest a little bit closer to the thighs. Pull the pit of the belly a little deeper. Inhale, rise up, set your drishti, travel. Half lift. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Fold. Halfway. Chaturanga. Upward. Downward. Right foot, warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Keep rising up, press into the earth, rebound up. Chaturanga. Upward. Downward. Left foot, Vira A. Chaturanga. Upward, downward. Breathe. Reset the hands, bring your attention to foundation. Press into your knuckles, floor to core. Bring the feet close together and lift your right leg straight back. All 5 toes straight down. Bend your right knee, roll your right hip over your left and press the chest closer to your thighs. Stay here or flip your dog. If you flipped your dog, press into the earth, reach the fingers to the front of the mat, lift through the pelvis, express out through the hands. Bring your attention to the throat, the neck. Slight Jalandhara Bandha here to protect, but still opening. Plank pose. You can be on knees or toes. Now bring the feet close together or the knees close together. Spin the heels to the right and lift the left elbow up and then the left hand. Activate through the feet, through the hands, soften through your right elbow. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward. Downward. Right foot, high crescent lunge. Press down, rise up. Bring the back heel over the toes, more space front to back if you're feeling cramped. Hug in and hands to heart center. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, hinge and twist to the right. Perhaps you press the left elbow into the right thigh. Activate your quadriceps. Pull the chin towards the throat, but leave enough space for maybe a tangerine. And soften where you can. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Warrior two. Peaceful. Side angle. Bring your attention to your hands and look at your feet. Rearrange the right foot to 12 o'clock. Pull the pit of the belly in. Take the left hand and press it against your right hip. Stay here, or grasp the left hand and pull it to the inside. Stay here, take the full bind, reaching through. Now if you lose integrity, if you look like a cashew, come back to another version. Press into the blade of the back foot, another deep breath in. Perhaps send your gaze back to the left foot. Front of the pelvis moves up, tailbone descends. Look down, chaturanga. Upward, downward. Big full breath in. Full breath out. Feet together, lift your left foot straight back. Bend your left knee and roll the left hip on top of the right. Press the chest to the thigh. Feel the interpretation. Feel what happens in your left hip. Stay here or flip your dog. Discover your feet, 12 o'clock, straight towards the back of the room. Lift and press through the pelvis and the hips. And a deep full breath in, Uddiyana Bandha. Plank pose. You can be on your knees or your toes. Again, I have a little bit of a cat back here. I'm in exploration of that. No cow backs, cat back. Feet close together. Spin the heels of the knees to the left. Sweep your right elbow up. Feel your shoulder blades. Maybe you can see my shoulder blades here. Not here, here. Sweep the arm up. Perhaps set your gaze up to the fingertips. Plank pose. And yeah, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward. Step your left foot forward, high crescent lunge. Get your feet, press down, rise up. Woo! Balance, strength, focus. That wobble, that's us getting stronger, postural muscles engaging. I'm bringing my attention to my feet. That's where it all happens. Hands to heart, hinge, twist to the left. Pressing left hand into right palm. Energetically lift the belly away from the thigh. Even if it makes contact, pull in. Be an exploration of the back heel. Has it pushed back or forward and engage into the midline. Inhale, lengthen. And empty out, twist. Warrior two. Peaceful. Side angle. Again, be conscious of the shoulder blades. Shoulder blades back, pit of the belly in. Perhaps you take the knuckles to the left hip and press back. Perhaps you take the right hand, tuck it to the inside of your left thigh. Perhaps you take the full bind. Lift the front of your pelvis, press the tailbone back. Engage through the blade of the back foot. Look down, chaturanga. Upward, downward. audible breath here, Ujjayi breath, in and out. Remember that the breath leads the practice does not lead the breath. Listen to your breath. You don't have to keep up with me. Make it messy, be willing to just play. Look to the front of the mat, rise up, use the belly and travel. Half lift, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Feel your feet, shift weight back into the heels, hands to the heart center. Twist to the right. Bring your attention to your left knee. Notice if it's coming in front of your right. Shift back and get even lower and make it feel a little scary. Go back far enough to ignite the fronts of your shins. Draw the chin in slightly. Feel free to spread your wings. I'm not quite ready for that today, but go for it if you are. Breathe in again, forward fold. Feet hip width distance and bend your knees. Grab the big toes, half lift, and chest to thighs, big bend in your knees. Drop the head down. Full belly engagement, Uddiyana Bandha. Ujjayi breath in and out through your nose. And drop the head all the way down. Crow pose, palms to the mat. Even if crow isn't in your practice, press the hands down and drop the knees into the triceps or into the armpits and just look forward. And just play with the weight balance of your pelvis. Maybe you lift one foot, maybe you lift a second foot. Press the inner blades of the feet together. If you're in crow, look forward. Malasana is a beautiful modification here. If you're flying crow, you can press through vinyasa or feet down. I'm going right to Uttanasana, and meet me here in chair, Utkatasana. Hands to heart center, twist to the left. Physically look at your feet. Pick up all 10 toes, spread them wide, shift the weight back, pull the pit of the belly in, and breathe. One more deep and full breath here. Little more twist. Forward folds. Gorilla pose. Feet hip width distance, slide one foot at a time over your hands. Lengthen chest to thighs. Physically pull the hands away from the feet, feet into the hands, lift the pelvis up, and breathe. Pick up one foot at a time, slide the hands out. Bring the feet close together. Press into the feet and inhale, rise up, reach up, lean back, hands to your heart. Samastitihi, breath in, clear it out. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, cactus your arms, an eagle pose. Bend your right knee and cross your right leg over your left. Right arm under. Use your right leg as a kickstand or wrap it around. Now drishti first. Eyes set on the shared horizon. Hug in. Woo! Elbows in front of your chest. Activate the feet and sink a little lower. Sweep up. Eagle pose left side. Shoulder blades back. Cross the left leg over the right. Left arm under. Pit of the belly in and hug in. Another breath in and out. Sweep up. Samastitihi. Breath in. Clear it all out. dancer's pose. Shoulder blades back, and kickstand your right leg. I like to pull from the inside of the ankle. So start here, maybe cactus the opposite arm. When you get your balance, find your drishti and reach the left arm up. Pause, set, and kick in. Activate through both feet. And notice how pressing into the left foot gives you access to rise up and get deeper. Breathe here. For 4, 3, 2, right foot down. Breath in, breath out. Dancer. Don't rush. Gather the left leg. Set the pelvis. Set your gaze. Sweep the arm up and find your focus. And then kick in. Never rush the pose. Never rush the process. The process has its own pace, so does the pose. If you rush it, you miss something along the way. Press in for 4, and 3, 2, Samastitihi, hands to heart center. A deep and full breath in. A breath out to the front of the mat, reach up. If you have a block or books or something that you can stabilize with, have it handy, and exhale, fold all the way over. Halfway. Chaturanga. Upward. Downward. Right foot, warrior 1. Pause here though. Grab your block if you have it. If you don't, no worries. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Pause. Warrior 2. Prepare for triangle pose. Now get some more space front to back. Go bigger. Lift the pelvis, pause. Lengthen your right leg. Reach forward. And then take the block, if you have it, behind your leg. If you don't, just press into the back of the leg. Now reach up through your left hand. I'm going to take my block a little bit lower here. Lift the shoulders up to the ears and then press the shoulder blades back. Press into your feet. Rip the mat in half. Roll the left lung open. Spread the toes wide. Now soften through the right knee. Big commitment to both feet. Inhale, rise. Hands to hips and toes toward the wide end of your mat. Shoulder blades back, forward fold. Mizo is unlocked on this. Bring your attention to your foundation, toes in front of your heels to protect the knees or slightly in, and drop the head down. For this one, option to walk forward with your hands, and then press your hips back and drop your heart towards the floor. Activate through the fingertips. Walk the hands underneath your shoulders, micro bend in your knees, press down, hands to hips rise up. Pyramid towards the front of your mat. Turn. Good space, right to left. Shoulders back, pin the belly in, and hinge here at the hips and pause. Again, letting this be a process, right hip back, left hip forward, and then come down, hands to shin, mat, or blocks. Usually I need blocks, but God has blessed me with a little extra space today, so I'm able to take my hands to the mat. Drop the head down, and breathe. Twisting triangle. Halfway lift, and small twist towards the right. Take the block to the inside if you're using, or the outside, and bring your knuckles, the right hand to your left hip. Press your right hip back, draw your left hip forward. Before you do anything, big press into your feet, chin in, twist, twist, and then maybe you add the hand. Ujjayi breath. breath in and out. One more breath. Chaturanga, move anything out of the way. Upward, downward. Breathe in, breathe out. Left foot, warrior one. Perhaps grab a block if you have it on your way up. Warrior two. Recreate your foundation. Lift the front of the pelvis in triangle. Lengthen the left leg and create a little bit more space. Reach, and then take the block or your fingertips down. If you don't have a block, activate, press into the leg proper. Lift the shoulders up, press them back, and open. Draw the chin in. Press into the blade of your back foot. Feel the obliques along the side body. Activate. Another breath. Soften the left knee, set the belly rise. Hands to hips, toes to the wide length of your mat. Shoulders back, soften the knees and fold. Here, walk your hands under your hips. And since I have this opportunity, glute ham tie in, feel it. Walk the hands forward, soften the knees, rise. Turn to the front of the mat. If you have a block, set it here, pyramid, shoulders back, and hinge. We come all the way down. You're constantly feeling that connection from your feet to your hips, the floor to the core. Lengthen the back. Twisting triangle, lift halfway. And when you exhale, take the left knuckles to the right hip, press the left hip back. As much length as you possibly can in your spine. Crown of the head forward, tailbone back. When you feel like your feet are complete, reach the hand up and breathe. Twist. One more breath. Unwind and pause. Move anything out of the way. Take the hands to the mat and come to plank pose. Now, this is where I divert just a scooch from journey into power. Take your hands a little bit wider than your mat and pause. We're not doing a push up, we're doing a push in. Pause here, come halfway down, hold. Set your belly for 4, 3, 2, and knees down, puppy pose. Press your forearms into the mat, shoulders over your elbows for Sphinx. Walk the knees back, feet on the mat. Now press the pubic bone into the mat, drop the shoulder blades back, traction the forearms back, and press the pubic bone in. Pull yourself forward and resist it with your pubic bone. Now, if you look, you can see that my chin is not tucked in, but I also haven't just thrown my head back. There's control and length here. Give this 2 really good Ujjayi breaths. Feel the breath move through the throat. 5th chakra. And strengthening and lengthening for the muscles at the front of the throat. Soften. Forehead to stacked palms and rock it out. Hands by your side. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Now upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Look at your feet. Be sure they're lined up with your hips. Knees come down, set the belly. Kneeling, standing in preparation for camel. If there's anything wonky with your back, you're right here. Shoulders back, pit of the belly in. Lift, and then come back. And then be a study of your throat. If it feels good, take it back with control, but don't just throw it back. If it's already in your practice and you're free of back injuries, maybe hands to knees, Know that toes can go flat, that's just not in my practice. But the work is the hips forward, quads engaged, belly in. And hold this for 4, 3, 2, and then bring the hands to the hips, squeeze the belly, and neutralize. Tops of the feet to the mat and hands down. Deep lengthening breath, get long through the crown of the head, then come back in. And gently come to the back body. Bring the knees into the chest, chin to knees. And then bring the knees over the hips, flex the feet. Fingertips come to the back of the head and rise up. Now pause here, breathe, and start bicycling the legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, pause. Let's do it again. This time option for upper body, go. I'm counting. 4, 3, 2, one more, and hug it in. Oh, gently take the head down. Separate your knees, circle your ankles. Happy baby. Uddiyana Bandha in this happy baby. Draw the knees in, and Supta Baddha Konasana. Dirgha breath, 3-part belly breathing here. Inhale, feel the belly rise. Let it go. Breathe in, belly, ribs, collarbones all expand. I skipped a step, but just go for it. And make these big breaths. On the inhalations, feel the expansion of your ribs, and on the exhalations, feel your body melt back in. One more. Keep your eyes closed and gather your knees into you. Gently roll to one side and pause. Keep your eyes closed and make your way to Sukhasana. Find your seat. Bring your attention to your sit bones and roll your shoulders over your hips. Find mountain. Bring your attention to your breath. Allow it to move in and out without force. And simply be. Feel the beat of your heart. Feel the air on your skin. The weight of your hands on your thighs. Notice any sounds or sensations, and simply use them as anchors to come to the present moment. All the movement, all the breath was simply a vehicle to get you here in your seat. Inhale and lift your shoulders close to your ears. Exhale, press them back and allow your hands to fall to the floor. Inhale and circle up, reach up and get big. And empty out, draw the hands all the way through to heart center. Press your knuckles into your sternum. Take a deep breath in. Clear it out. A breath in for Om. Om. May the rest of your day be beautiful. May the rest of the day be blessed. And when we meet again,